Good morning. Today I want to share Psalm 116, verse 7, which says, "Return to your rest, O my soul, for the Lord has dealt bountifully with you." Every morning I write down the word praise in my journal first, and I will write down one thing that was either, a praise, somebody was healed or something, or what it usually is me saying thank you to God for something that He did. And it has made me, so much more aware of the good things that God does in my life every single day. Sometimes it may seem like a small thing, and other times it's much bigger. Yesterday was one of those days that I was keenly aware of God's hand of protection on us. My daughter and I were coming home from work, and we were at an intersection. Our light was just about ready to turn green because the other way had turned red, and I was the first car. I was just going to make a right-hand turn, but I noticed the car ahead of me was going to come straight across and make a left-hand turn. So I would have had the right-of-way, but he would have pulled into the intersection. But we suddenly heard what sounded like a train whistle. And I froze. Nobody moved. We all just kind of were sitting there like, why are we hearing a train whistle? Because there is no train in that area. And I know I kind of felt like this fear in my heart, like, am I about ready to die here by a train that I know doesn't exist in this area? Because I knew something bad was about to happen. And suddenly saw this large dump truck come flying through the intersection on a solid red light. So we didn't know, like, wow, did he just lose his brakes? My daughter and I both kind of were like, I hope he doesn't kill somebody, that if his brakes aren't there, that everybody kind of is able to get out of his way. My other thought was maybe he just was going too fast or wasn't paying close enough attention and saw the red light and knew he could not stop, so he just laid on the horn. But I was just so thankful that neither the car across from me or myself had pulled out. And this morning I thought of the fact that I was very, very thankful that there had not been a car in front of him, that had stopped for the light, had been paying attention, because the person would have been killed with how fast that truck was going if anybody had gotten in his way. And so I was just very thankful that that did not happen. And so I just want to encourage you today, take time, either at night or the next morning, to stop and think of all the good things, even just one or two things, how good God was to you, how He protected you, whether He's answering prayers or whether you had a good day or you're feeling better or whatever it is, something good. And trust Him with anything that is worrying you or making you feel anxious so that you can return to peace and rest, because you're not carrying on to the fear or anxiety that negative things can bring your way. Give it to God and focus in on the good things that God's doing in your life. God bless.